Hello students, welcome back to Standard 7th Mathematics class. Hope you all must be doing good at home. We already started lesson number 1 geometrical construction in which you learn property of angle bisector of a triangle. Today we are going to learn the property of the perpendicular bisector of a triangle. You already learned in previous class perpendicular bisector of a line. Perpendicular bisector means which divides a line segment into two equal parts. You observe the road divider. It is so constructed that it should be at an equal distance from both sides of the route. So let's revise the construction of the perpendicular bisector of line segment. For this you will need a ruler, a pencil and a pair of compasses. Set your compasses so that they are more than half the distance between the ends of the line. You put the point of the compasses on one end of the line and draw arcs above and below the line. Keeping the same compass setting, put the point of the compasses on the other end of the line and draw another pair of arcs. Draw a straight line through the points where the arcs intersect. The line will divide the original line into two equal lengths at right angle. So this is about the construction of perpendicular bisector. Now today we will see the perpendicular bisectors of a triangle. Perpendicular bisector, a line, ray or segment that is perpendicular to a side of a triangle at the midpoint of the side. That means sides are divided into two equal halves. Before going forward, let's revise concurrence. When three or more concurrent lines intersect in the same point, then they are called concurrent lines. The point of intersection of the three or more line is called the point of concurrence. This you already studied in your previous class.
So students, let's study the property of the perpendicular bisectors of the sides of a triangle are concurrent. For this, we have to draw the different types of triangle and their perpendicular bisectors of the sides. First, we will draw the acute angle triangle and its perpendicular bisectors of the sides. So let's draw it. Here I have drawn the XYZ an acute angle triangle. Any scalene triangle, acute angle triangle. Now I will draw the bisectors of XY, YZ and XZ sides. So first draw the perpendicular bisector of the XZ. For this I need compass. Using the compass, keep the tip of the compass on x-axis, x vertex. Take more than half distance and draw arcs on both the sides. Here I got the two arcs. Now keep the same distance and draw the arcs from vertex Y, which will be intersecting to the previous one. So we got the 2 point of intersections here. Draw the line which will be passing from this two points of intersection. So here drawn the line which divides the XY into two equal parts. So here signs are given and perpendicular bisector means 90-degree angle. Okay. Now draw the perpendicular bisectors of the ZY and XZ. Now observe this and see that these three perpendicular bisectors are concurrent. That means they are passing through a point and that point is labeled as C. So I will give the name here C. This is point of concurrence. Now measure the distance between C and the vertices of the triangle. Here vertices are x, y and z. So we will measure the distance. So distance CZ, here CY or CX and CY. If I draw a circle, it will be touching all three vertices like this. So from this we can say that the vertices are equidistant from C, that is point of concurrence. Okay, so this is about the acute angle. Now we will do for the obtuse triangle. I have drawn here obtuse triangle XYZ. Okay, that is means the angle Y is measuring more than 90 and less than 180 degrees. Now draw the perpendicular bisectors of side XY, YZ and XZ. So here I have drawn the perpendicular bisectors of obtuse triangle. Now see the point of concurrence. Here it is lying outside the triangle, that is exterior of the triangle. And again if we measure the distance CX, CY and CZ, that will be equal. Okay, so this is the perpendicular bisectors of the obtuse triangle. So here I also drawn the circle taking the center C, circumcenter C. Okay, so from this we can say that in an obtuse triangle the circumcenter lies in the exterior of the triangle. Okay, so this is the property of perpendicular bisectors of the sides of a triangle. Okay students, now let's solve practice set 1. Question 1. Draw line segments of the lengths given below and draw their perpendicular bisectors. First is 5.3 cm. So take the distance 5.3 cm. For drawing the line segment of 5.3 cm, take a ruler scale and draw a segment of 5.3 cm. This is 5.3 cm. Now take the compass and draw the perpendicular bisector. Label it A and B. Here more than half distance. Then draw arcs on both the sides. Keeping the same distance, draw another arc from endpoint B, which will be intersecting to the previous one. Now draw line which will be passing through this 2 point of intersection. This is the perpendicular line to line segment AB. Perpendicular bisector, that means it is dividing the segment AB into point O in equal halves and making an angle of 90 degrees. So this is your answer. Write down answer. Line PQ is the perpendicular bisector of segment AB. Here we are going to write line label it PQ. PQ is the perpendicular bisector of segment AB. So this is your answer. AB is 5.3 centimeter. PQ is perpendicular bisector line. PQ is a perpendicular bisector of segment AB. Now solve the remaining questions by yourself. Now let's solve question number 4 from practice set 1. Draw a right angle triangle. Draw the perpendicular bisectors of sides where the point of concurrence lie. For this we have to draw the right angle triangle, that is one angle should be measured 90 degrees. So let's draw the right angle triangle. Here I have drawn the segment PQ. On point Q I will make an angle 90 degrees using the protractor. This is 90 degrees. Now draw the triangle. This is triangle PQR, and right angle triangle. We have to draw the perpendicular bisectors of its sides PQ, side QR and sides PR. So let's draw the perpendicular bisectors of the triangle using the compass. Take more than half distance. Draw arcs on both the sides of the segment. So here I have drawn the arc. Now keeping the same distance, draw another arc from vertex Q, which should be intersecting to the previous one. If not intersecting, again keep on vertex B and extend that arc. Okay. Draw the line which will be passing through this 2 point of intersection. This is the perpendicular bisector of segment PQ, or now draw the perpendicular bisector of RQ and PR. Here I completed the construction, drawn the perpendicular bisectors of all three sides. Now observe, where is the point of concurrence lie? That means where these three perpendicular bisectors are intersecting to each other in point C, label it as C. Where they are lying on the hypotenuse. So from this we can state that the perpendicular bisectors of sides of right angle triangle are concurrent. The point of concurrence C lies at the mid of the hypotenuse. This is the answer. You have to write it in your notebook. Okay students. So here we completed the property of perpendicular bisectors of the sides of a triangle. Please do the practice of the construction at home.